Grace, hello, how are you? Thank you for being the first one to join. Grace is here. Grace is here. I know I haven't streamed in a while, but, yeah, life, right? But I should be going live a fair amount of times this week. And there's gonna be some new videos on the way. My mom filmed 3 videos today, so that was awesome. Abby's here. Abby is here, of course. Hello, Abby. Hello, Abby. How's it going? I'm a bit better. Hey, ASMR Kitty. I was just in your live before. That's cool. Thank you guys for joining. Adriana is just like getting ready for her work in bed, so she needed an hour, so I figured in this hour I could stream. Like I was in bed all comfy and everything, but I'm like, nah, I gotta stream for at least that hour. Yeah, Rose has 3 new videos filmed, which will be spread out through the week. I am feeling better. You had been sick. I wasn't like sick, I wasn't sick like in terms of cold or anything. I was like sick mentally. Obviously still depressed and I feel sort of like empty since losing Maddie. Used to waking up to him and taking care of him for 7 years, so that's still hitting hard. Losing an animal is always hard. Losing a person, same thing. Loss is loss, but yeah, sick in terms of that. But it's all good. We are here to make some great sounds, so let's get into it. Yeah, it's always hard. Yeah, hand sounds are awesome. Not my go-to, but I could see why people love them so much. Definitely a staple for sure. That Alexa timer though. But yeah, like I said, I was in bed, I popped up. Just gonna be on here for an hour, maybe a little bit less, but yeah. My mom is good. Thank you for asking. We filmed 3 videos with her today. She did like a puzzle video, magazine page turning video, and like tracing. And then also she did like a little show and tell of her stationery kit, which is cool. Stepdad I did not see today. He's going through a rough time. I don't want to get into that. And Adriana is good. Thank you for asking though. It seems like everyone does. I did a poll and everything, and she still seems to be the one making the videos that bring in the most interest to the channel. So I'm very thankful for her, because my channel would not be what it is if it wasn't for her. Like, my channel's still small. Don't get me wrong, my channel's really small, but everything that happened was due to her. Besides me getting monetized, everything after that. The quick growth, I guess. yeah, she's a great mom. The fact that she was even willing to record in the first place when I asked her like 4 years ago, and then now it's become like where she's filming often. It's been awesome. Becca, hello Becca, how are you? Thank you for joining. That would be a very interesting series. I also would like to see that, of course. But yeah, like I said, game 3, we won in overtime. I was happy, but while I was happy, I still did not care that much because we need to get out of the first round. So until we get out of the first round, then we could talk celebration and whatever. But even then, Bruins coming up next. That'll be a hard series. So, Adriana, how are you? The Leafs, that's the thing that gets me. The Leafs can be a tough team to beat. Like, we're not talking about that we came in 10th or 15th or 20th. Like, we came in what? What did we finish in, like 4th or 5th in the season? So, like, we're definitely a good team. But, yeah. We need to be good when it matters. We need to be good on the power play. Getting shots on net, not getting one shot on net per power play, then losing it. And we can't get past the blue line. We're creating so many turnovers. And then taking stupid penalties. Obviously, the refs have not been the best. The refs have been probably one of the worst I've seen for a bunch of games. Even the Edmonton game with LA, going into that overtime goal, you know. Stuff like that pisses me off, but what are we gonna do? Adriana says she's doing well. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I am glad that you're here, and I appreciate you joining. Same with you, Becca and Adriana. It's a good time for you to hop on lives. Well, I'm glad I went. I was just saying I was in bed nice and comfy, but I was like, Adriana needed an hour to get ready, so I wanted to do a live. Ariana, I'm good. How about you? No, Speaking of my mom, that's her calling right now. She's probably just calling to make sure we got in okay. Because I was with her not too long ago, and then Adriana came to pick me up. I'll just tell her on live. Call you after. My mom checks in. We're like that. Going anywhere nice? No, not anytime soon. Not too good. It's nearly 5 a.m. You can't sleep. Oh, no good. I hope I can make you relax then. Let me know if there's anything you want to hear in specific. Your mom checks in too like that. That's awesome. Yeah, my mom was a boy, so. while I'm doing a live stream. Anything interesting going on with you guys? I know there's only about 10 people here, but if there's anything new you guys want to share, I'm down to listen. Do you listen to NLE Choppa? I don't actively listen to him. I used to play a couple of his songs, but he's one of the younger guys out that I like actually can see why people like him. His flow is cool. Him as a person I don't really like, but some of his songs are okay. How's the weather up there? It's really cold, really windy. It's been so rainy. Lots and lots of rain. Lots and lots of rain. It's cold and windy there too, okay. We had cold front movement. Yeah, here has been nuts. We had it go from so hot to so cold, and it just feels like it's heading back to like winter or something. But hopefully more warmer weather moves in. And I hope the same for you guys out there. I know for sure that'll happen. Probably quicker than ours, if anything. The highlight of my weekend. Oh, I forgot to mention this, which is definitely the highlight. My cousin turned 1 year old, so we had a party for her, and we had everyone over. So Julian and Ava, if you guys are familiar with their other videos on my channel, my cousins Julian and Ava, they filmed a new video. It's longer, same sort of triggers that we usually do, but it's a funny one, and it's a cool one. So that's awesome. I got to spend time with family. I got to show some of my other family members my ASMR channel, and everyone has different responses to it, right? So my uncle Frank, who is like the tough one, and like he's really nice, but he's like a straight shooter. He's like, "What are you doing making sounds? Like, what is this stuff?" And then when I told him, like, you know, there's like sometimes you have to put it in words of like, "Oh, I'm monetized and I'm," you know, he's like, "Oh," then he's interested in it, and he's like, "I just can't believe it, you're making sounds for people." So we had him put the headphones on, and I rubbed a sound over, and he threw the headphones off right away. He did not understand. But yeah. Where do you guys get the sodas you tried? Abby, great question. We get them like all over. So usually there's a couple of stores downtown that specialize in selling imports from either the US or from around the world. Or there's a store near me and they import them as well, but they're just from US. That's how it's been there in Texas right now. Not the best, but yeah, it's good to have a change of weather here and there. As long as you don't get sick, and you know. Thank you, Becca, thank you. They looked awesome, I've never seen them. Seriously. The US, you guys have like an abundance of different drinks there, so I'm surprised. Oh, that is too funny, my family, that's because yeah, I mean, like when like it's hard because everyone will just perceive it so differently. So for me, it's like I've already explained it to obviously my grandparents, my sister knows, my friends know, Adriana knows. Adriana's family doesn't know. Who else knows? I explained it to my aunt. She understood. She's like, "Oh wow, so like people relax to this and whatever, blah blah blah." But yeah, I'd love to get some of my other cousins know. I'd want to get them on a video. My dream would be like one time, if we have another family gathering soon, which we will, I'd love to have everyone get on the mic, which would be like 20 people. which would be a dream come true for me, but I don't think it'll happen. I only drink Diet Coke, probably why I kinda addicted. No, that's cool. Everyone has their drink of choice. Diet Coke's good. But yeah, ASMR to like when you're explaining it to someone who's like super old school in terms of that, it's like what, like, not to swear, but it's like, what the fuck are you doing, you know? I remember he walked in on us filming and he's like, you guys are nuts. And I'm like, no, trust me. You may not understand, but trust me, there's millions and millions of people who do understand and love this. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of people in here today, kind of because maybe I stopped streaming for a while and it's unexpected, but I want to thank each and every one of you that is here, so thank you. I remember like the earlier days, because like I said, I've had my channel for 4 years or whatever. Maybe that's when my mom's first video was. But when I used to listen to it when I was living at home with her, she would always laugh and be like, what is that? But it's so normal. It's fine, but it irritates me. Oh, no way. Mic scratching next for you coming up, no problem. ASMR Kitty will check out your channel. Abby, yeah, please do. You'll really like her channel. You will really like her channel. We have like this chain going where it's I know Lori Latte and ASMR Kitty. They know each other. Abby's from Lori Latte, which she supports my streams, and now she's gonna be going to ASMR Kitty, which is, see, that's how the community works, and I love it. Exactly. And it's so cool how you can make friends so quickly. Like, I've known ASMR Kitty a lot longer than Lori Latte, but it's cool that we're all just chill with each other and we all know each other right now. Okay, mic scratching, mic scratching. I want to throw this in there because I really like this trigger. Yeah, honestly, it's awesome. It's so genuine because, like, I was literally just at home. I had no intentions of streaming today, and I seen you were live, and I'm like, yo, let's go. Let me pop in, say hi. And you were just going through all your triggers, and I'm like, holy shit, like, you have so many. And that mic, the clip-on mic, the lavalier mic or whatever, sounded great. So that was awesome stream. I usually have to have headphones on to get ASMR, but I got ASMR just having my phone playing the sound out right. azul. Adriana asks, how is Adriana doing? I love that. She's good. She's just getting ready for bed and getting her stuff ready for work tomorrow. But she's been doing well. Yeah. She's been very busy. She works every day, and then after work, she goes to visit her dad in the hospital, and I'll go sometimes too. But yeah, busy schedule right now, but everything is, Thank you so much, Abby. You've been beyond supportive, so thank you. ASMR Kitty says she is making a box with items for the fam and for your ASMRs, American Candies and Snacks. That is awesome. Thank you so much. And I still do not take the first time you send me stuff for granted. Like, I keep this on deck. I'll never forget that first package from you with the nice Charlie Brown card, Peanuts card, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is from ASMR Kitty, so whoever's going to be watching this on the replay, check out her channel. We got Abby checking her out. Make sure you guys give her a little peek. And if you dig what she's doing, subscribe. And yeah, why would you not? Her content is awesome. But yeah, Adriana, thank you so much for asking. Adriana's doing well. I already have a bunch of little trigger toys for you guys. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. I gotta get around to sending you a box too as well. In terms of Canadian stuff. I hope he's gonna be able to push through. I've been visiting him in the hospital, and obviously there's no TV there, and he really, really loves soccer so much. So every time the game is on, I'll go and visit him. Even if the game's not on, I should be visiting him too. But obviously it makes him so much more happier when the game's on and he gets to watch it. He's Portuguese, so a fan of teams like Sporting, Benfica, Porto. Yeah. Thank you guys, thank you. I do, yeah, and the strawberry is like leaking this sort of like watery substance, but it's still kicking. Yes, Abby, you're right, that is on the list, and yeah, we gotta find the time for her because she went from being like home and like not doing nothing but studying online and stuff, but now she's just gotten so busy. Like, she's still doing school, she works, and then now we're visiting her dad, right? So it's hard, but when we find the time, we will do it. Thank you for reminding me of that, and I'm glad that you still want to see that. Thank you, Kitty, thank you. I have another new strawberry in the box. Hey, this is the OG one. This will always be OG, but that strawberry is welcome. Like, I've had this for quite some time. I can't believe it. Thank you, Abby. Your support is like crazy. I didn't even ask which is terrible of me, but I just remembered. Abby, did you have the baby? Like, how's everything going with that? I haven't yet, any day or week now. Yeah, I remember because the last time we talked, you were like about a month out, right? So that's exciting. I hope everything goes so well, and I can't, yeah, I can't wait for you to even just to talk to you about your, experience of becoming a mother and everything. I know it's always an exciting thing. So yeah, I can't wait. Like I said, I hope everything goes well, nice and smooth, and yeah. Maybe we'll be at the Dakota ASMR fan this already. Oh, that's funny. I love it. Thank you. Unicorns but Eva's here. Another name I like to see. Cool. I'm gonna have to try and sleep now because I have to get up for work at 6:30. Oh, I know, I hate that feeling. Currently, I'm in between jobs, so still not having something to wake up to, but I know that feeling, and we all dread it all. At least I do, and the people I know, so thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you so much. Got the OG here, so thank you, and I hope you have a great sleep and a great night and a productive day at work. I will see you the next time you're on. Switch over to this glove. I love this glove. Hello. I don't want to butcher your name, but Bree Likewise. Take care. No way, were you actually? That's so funny. I've had so many people tell me that every time I do a trigger, they're like, oh, you read my mind. Good night, kitty. The glove is elite. Yeah, I still find it so funny because I collabed with Cozy Magic ASMR, and we're both from Canada. We're actually not too far, and we have something here called Dollarama, which is like the Dollar Tree equivalent. More expensive, better items, but more expensive. Anywho, we were supposed to go to the dollar store and pick out 5 different items for a challenge, and Adriana's like, get this is gonna make great sounds. I'm like, okay. So Cozy Magic ASMR sends her part over to me to edit, and I see this in there, but a pink one, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Or Temu, I'll search that up right now. It doesn't ring a bell to me. Okay, it looks like one of those like AliExpress, Alibaba sites. Too good to be true. Shein and Temu take off. So does the scrutiny? What's going on? Okay, I see it, and I see some articles about it, just like saying if it's legit or not, but it obviously is legit. I have not heard of this, Abby, though. No. Like, it just looks awfully similar to AliExpress and stuff like that. you ever been to the States? I have. I've been to the States twice. My first time to the States, I went to Chicago and I had a great time. Chicago is absolutely beautiful. And my second time to the States, I went to New York. And New York is also beautiful. Very, very big. And you need like weeks to explore it, maybe even months, but yeah, it is a little maybe cheap triggers. I've seen ASMRs doing hauls. You know what it is with that? Like, even with AliExpress, that is a great idea. Probably has some cheap triggers for sure. I think about it too much and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna take a month to come. And then by the time I procrastinate about it, it could have came already. And then, so I just gotta place the order. But you're right. But yeah, the States is awesome and I definitely want to go back. Adriana, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? What state? It does take forever, but if I just put the order in, then, like, it'll happen where, like, I'll forget about it, and then it'll pop up one day, I'm like, oh, what's this? And then it's like, oh yeah, I ordered that stuff. Say, because I tend to use the same sort of triggers now, but they're just like solid, so you're from Delaware. I do not know a whole lot about Delaware. Super small and boring state. Okay, I guess if you want to sum it up that way. Actually, you know what I want to hear? This. This is usually a trigger that Vex will ask for, but shirt makes really good scratching sounds because of the material. I mean, if the leaves aren't good for something, then they're good for this because that crest makes good sounds. States do you want to visit? It's funny because obviously being there and have visited before, I want to go back to New York and Chicago. So yeah, I got to explore a little bit more of Illinois, going up to like Winnetka and stuff, where the Home Alone house was. But if I could pick somewhere, probably Florida. I would say Florida, Texas, where else? Yeah, those are the two that come to my head. What about you? Where would you want to visit if you could go anywhere right now? South Dakota. I was gonna say, yeah, visit Abby. also, like, Adriana or anyone that wants to answer this, what do you guys know of, like, Canada? Like, what's the first thing that pops into your guys' head when you think of Canada? I've heard a lot of different things. Funny, California popped into my head too, but I don't want to go there. I don't know why. It's basic, but I mean, like, whatever, if you want to go, then yeah. You can see the Northern Lights, and yo, Northern Lights are beautiful. Justin Bieber. Bruh. It's funny because Canada never used to be known as like known for music, right? It was always like the American artists that dominated the charts, and British too. But nowadays, Canada is like the forefront of music. We got Drake, we got The Weeknd, we got Justin Bieber. Who else? Shawn Mendes, Alessia Cara, and obviously Drake and The Weeknd are like the top two on the charts. So, I mean, I'm happy for Canada in that sense, but they don't really do much to give back here, so could care less. My husband lived there as a child for a few years in Montreal. No way. It's good he didn't become a Habs fan. What else can I make sounds with? I know like absolutely nothing about Canada, honestly. Tell us some facts. I don't even know if I can tell from like facts from the top of my head. But Canada's super, super chill. A lot of people are way too nice here. It's cold as hell. There's a lot of snow. Especially where I am, Toronto. It's very, very multicultural. You can head down the street and within one walk see a Chinese person, an African person, Indian. Like there's Canada is very welcoming to all kind of different immigrants, which is a great thing. Obviously, you know, a lot of people escaping certain things in their country that want to come here and start a better life. I don't know what, like the generic stuff would be to like maple syrup, and we live in igloos and stuff like that. Hockey is our number one sport here. America's the complete opposite in regards to being chill and super nice. I mean, like, I know that's what we're led to believe, but I guess if you go to a certain area, you know, or maybe not. Yes, we have some Canadian stuff. I'll have to send you some pics. That's cool. Have you always lived in Toronto? Yes, I was technically born in Scarborough, which is like a suburb of within Toronto. Like, it's kind of weird how it is, but people consider Scarborough Toronto. Like, they're connected and they're, you know. But my birth certificate says born in Scarborough, which is one of the 6 boroughs of, you know, Toronto. So that's why Drake calls it the 6, you know. Have you ever heard Drake say 666, the 6, you know? I mean, I really like the States, though. I have to say, New York was crazy, though. New York was like, people do not care. Like, they want to get where they're going. There's no time for nonsense. Very fast pace, you know, stuff does not stop moving there. People do not say thank you. They do not say excuse me. They don't say this or that. And not like a lot of people do here, but Canada's pretty nice in terms of that. Have you ever been west of Vancouver? I have not. Vancouver would be cool to visit. Although I heard it's like super, super expensive. Just as expensive as Toronto, or maybe even more. Running through the 6. you'll never spend. Not even in your lifetime or your kid's lifetime or your kid's lifetime or your kid's lifetime. Like, I always told myself in Adriana knows this, if I ever came across money and where I was just well off, the first thing I would do is help the people from where I am from. Help the homeless. That would be my main thing. Helping the homeless people and people that struggle with drugs that are on the street. I would open up a facility. I know it would cost a lot of money, but if we're talking Drake money, that's nothing. Instead of helping people like that, Drake's out here worried about the Raptors and this and that, and The Weeknd is from Toronto too, right? The Weeknd is from Toronto. He's actually from Scarborough, which is where I was born. And yeah, he used to be homeless after high school. He was living in his car, and then look at him now. Literally the biggest artist in the world, which blows my mind. The Weeknd's awesome. The Weeknd I've always liked. I know it's hard to compare because Michael Jackson is on another level, but the closest thing our generation will ever see to Michael Jackson is The Weeknd. Love that. I do the same. Yeah, I mean, it's just who I am, and if you're saying that too, then you're obviously a great person. I have this thing in my head though where I believe if a person who has like such a big name and is so wealthy does stuff to like help too many people and offset the balance of like how it is right now, I just feel like something bad would happen to them. Like, there's money made off of so many different things out there, right? And this is just a conspiracy, but like, imagine you stopped poverty and you stopped a certain amount of stuff like that, which is something so serious. I just feel like there would be people out there that wouldn't be happy, about it. So I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I like to think about stuff like that often because there's so much money out there that everyone makes. Jeff Bezos alone could stop world hunger. And it's like, how are people making that much money and they're sitting on that much money, but then there's someone starving? Like, no one on this planet should be starving, period. Like, that should not be a thing. Food is a necessity. Everyone should be able to eat, So it's sickening, but at the end of the day, we all feed into, capitalism and everything. Like, we have iPhones, we have this, we have that, but it's stuff that, in a modern day society we need for work or this or that. So we buy into it no matter what, whether we think it's right or not. I've never gotten into this stuff on my stream before, but it's on my mind, so we talk about stuff that's on our mind. It's healthy. see here. Because, and this is something I'll be open and honest with on the channel, I do not care for politics. I do not care for religion talks, but only because I don't like the fact that religion and politics gets in the way of relationships. Like, politics and religion often leads to conversations, like it leads to war, right? So it leads to people not liking people because of that, and I don't like that. I think in a perfect world, everyone would just get along. Never mind, the whole gay race thing. Doesn't care what someone's political views are. It doesn't matter what their political views are, what religion they follow. At the end of the day, you can find common interests with people and just get along for those. But yeah, I personally do not like Trudeau at all. I do not like Trudeau. I personally think Trudeau is an absolute idiot. He only cares for himself and his family and his interests, and yeah, that's all. I'm gonna leave it there. I really don't like him. He's a fake and he's a phony. That's sad though that he's like being thought of. You guys think of like our beautiful national animals like the beaver or the moose, or obviously our geese. Canada Goose, and not the company that kills animals just to get their fur for their stupid jackets. Yeah, he is happy, I can tell you that. I'm sure you could tell too. There, that's much better. I'm going to be hopping off soon. Actually, I'm going to be getting off in about literally a couple minutes. I'm going to finish up with this trigger and then I am off this, but I appreciate everyone being here, especially you, Abby. It's always great chatting it up with you. Adriana, thank you for being here. Becca, Adriana, Abby. ASMR Kitty. Ariana, Unicorns Forever popped in for like 1 second. That was cool though. Azul. Who else has been in here today? Am I forgetting anyone? Grace was the first one in here, so yeah. Not too many people today, but doesn't matter. You guys are here. Thank you so much, Abby. Likewise, always. You're such a kind person. And I really do appreciate how supportive you are, especially towards my mom and everyone on my channel. Like I said, I hope everything goes well with the baby. I wish you nothing but the best. Hope everything is smooth. And yeah, I'm excited for you. Thank you so much to everyone who watched, and everyone that is going to watch the replay as I leave my stuff up. And yeah, love you guys. Take care.